All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you to Serpent and the JTPG for the opportunity to present a project update on the Winthrop Street and Highland Street intersection improvement project in Taunton. Project MassDOT project ID 613257. My name is Jared Linares. I'm the project manager from Beta Group, representing the city of Taunton as their design engineer for the project. I just want to start off with a brief project overview. Winthrop Street is Route 40, also known as Route 44. It extends in an east-west alignment, and it runs it's approximately 1.3 miles southeast of the Taunton Center, our downtown Taunton, and the Taunton Green. The land use in the area is a mix of urban, residential, both residential single families, multifamilies, and apartment complexes. Highland Street runs in a north-south alignment, and both of these roadways are city jurisdiction. The overall project limits on Winthrop Street are approximately 1,100 feet, and the overall project limits on Highland Street are approximately 320 feet. This intersection was identified as a HSIP cluster for both the 2016 to 2018, as well as the 2017 to 2019 crash clusters. So as a result, we did a roadway safety audit in May of 2024, which was finalized in August of 2024. I just wanted to note that since then, this intersection is no longer noted as an HSIP cluster as part of MassDOT's latest years. The over-the-shoulder deliverables were submitted in January of 2025, and the over-the-shoulder comment resolution meeting was completed in April of 2025. And the submission is expected in the fall of 2026 for the full 2025% submission. The TIP funding for this project is slated for fiscal year 2030 with an estimated construction cost of approximately $3 million. Some of the existing roadway conditions, we'll start with Winthrop Street. We've got photos of both eastbound and westbound shown here. General characteristics, there's 11-foot travel lanes in each direction. As you approach the intersection, there is a dedicated left turn lane in both directions. In the eastbound direction, the length of the turn lane is approximately 180 feet currently, and the westbound is approximately 120 feet. There's a double center yellow line with approximately 2-foot shoulders, and then there's bituminous sidewalk on both sides with a grass strip of varying width between 2 and 4 feet. On Highland Street, we have 13-foot travel lanes with no striped shoulders and a double yellow center line. And there's also bituminous sidewalks on both sides of Highland Street. The existing conditions at the intersection include a signal-controlled 4-legged intersection. There's currently 4 phases to the intersection. There's a designated left turn lane on Winthrop. Then there's a designated pedestrian crossing. There's the designated through lane for both directions on Winthrop Street, and then there's a phase for Highland. There is a historic property located at the southeastern corner of the property. That's shown in the picture at the bottom left there. Historic building. As far as the project scope goes, we will be doing a new traffic signal at the intersection. As far as roadway rehabilitation goes, we anticipate mill and overlay with some full depth widening on Winthrop Street to accommodate the bicycle lanes. So the proposed cross section on Winthrop Street will include a 5-foot bicycle lane on road with a 3-foot striped buffer. And then there'll be 6-foot sidewalks on both sides. Highland Street, there will be no bike accommodations, but we will be providing sidewalk on both sides to match the existing. As I mentioned previously, there's the historic property at 242 Winthrop Street. There's already existing impacts due to the sidewalk and some of the existing utilities on the corner there. So our goal is to minimize the impacts to what they are now, or at a minimum, we'll keep it to just the utility pole relocations that we anticipate. As I noted before, we did the road safety audit in May of 2024. There was sort of 6 key measures that we'll look to mitigate as part of this design. Those include pedestrian and bicycle accommodations, the traffic signal phasing and timing, lane configure and geometry, some of the signage, visibility, roadway obstructions and lighting were an issue, and then speed. So those are the 6 things identified that we will look to mitigate as part of this project. So as far as storm drain improvements, it'll mostly just be a retrofit of the existing system out there due to curb line changes. So we'll retrofit with deep sump catch basins. And then utility relocations, we just anticipate due to the utility poles or some of the traffic signal equipment and the new curb lines. I think that's all it as far as an update. Any questions, concerns? If not, thanks again for the opportunity.